Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Looking for space. It's Phillips. There he goes. The 30, the 20, then some. Touchdown, Owls. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, going to throw it. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reels it in. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence. Everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And, David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the run, it's Phillips. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade helping this Navy defense. Enough to move the chains. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf.
you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch.
And he's in. Pounded his way in. Looking for room. It's Phillips. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run him again. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To the back. Got enough for the first down. Turning it on. He's at the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hauls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like,
touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Now wants to throw one first. Fires to the big fella. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to...
Snags it, and there's running room. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Owls peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
On 2nd and 10, he 4 wide out set, trips right. Unloads to the wide out. Got a man in the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in. This offense has it with really good field position. On the ground, it's Phillips. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides to the back. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. To the house. Who? So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Turns it upfield. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Plows his way ahead. Crosses the 45. There's a crease. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, and in those 3rd and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big game.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Hauls it in. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. On the ground, it's Phillips. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. On the move at the 30. Turns on the jet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Keeps it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're all over him. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Fires to the big fella. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for space, it's Phillips.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's past the sticks. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He's changing the play. The handoff. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Phillips. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Tells the run, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown! Great place to start for this offense. Could be an alley. He's past the marker. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Florida Atlantic looking to score from the red zone. To the ground. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Todd! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Making the adjustment on the play. Finds a crease, it's Phillips. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Right back to it. Touchdown, Owls! When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.